Yo, what's happening, my people? It's your boy Chance Jollivet, aka Smooth, back with another video. So, SLCC Week 6 CDL school, man. So, if you've been watching this little series or whatever, man, just telling you week by week things that you're going through, updates and stuff. If this is something that you're thinking about getting into, so if you're thinking about getting into this, day classes, I know at least Louisiana down here 7 to 4. So keep that in mind. Long days. I think night classes, I want to say maybe they 5 hours. I don't know when they start and when they finish, but I want to say it's 5 hours. But it's like a week longer. So we're at week 6 right now, and culmination of everything that we've been through and stuff like that. They starting to figure out who they want to test and stuff. Everybody pretty much testing the same week, but some are testing earlier in the week that have progressed, and the ones that's a little lacking or whatever, struggling with something, testing towards the end of the week. I'm testing on a Tuesday, so I'm like in the second day of testing and stuff. So doing my strengths pre-trip. I finally got to do my I thought I had it, but then I finally got to pre-trip from front to finish, and I pretty much got like just about everything right. Like some of the verbiage on a part or something, I might call it something ghetto, and not the exact part, but I know the name of the part. I know the consistency of what to say about the part and stuff. So if you can point to it and you know most of it, you'll get credit. So I pretty much got that. Like I'm very solid on that. Since they knew we were testing earlier and stuff, we got to drive a lot in this week. And one bad thing about driving is like the first time I drive in the day, sometimes we drive 2 to 3 times a day. Whenever you're on the road for that day. And the first time I always be a little nervous and be a little shaky with shifting and stuff and off the clutch and whatever. But the last time we drove, like the first time, like was a little shaky. But the next 2 times I drove in that day, like I think I did exceptional. So I think if I can keep that energy, just stay calm, I'll be good. And backing, I've had backing problems with my backing. It just wasn't clicking for a while, but I was my worst enemy because I wasn't getting enough practice, because I got into it with one of the instructors and he was always out there. So I kind of avoided the truck to avoid him. So that was my own bad about not getting enough time, because some people get in the truck and they just go over and over and over. I was one of the people that when I would get in the truck, I would try to do my moves quick and stuff and then get out. So I didn't get enough time. But one positive is Thursday, one of the last days of school, because Friday was 4th of July. They asked who wanted to go back on the road, and I was like, I'm comfortable with my drive and I'm confident. I need to work on my 90. So the truck I was in, the tanker, nobody else wanted to get in the tanker. So I was able to do my moves for 3 hours straight by myself. Straight back, offset, 90. Straight back, offset 90, straight back, offset 90. And I just did that for 3 hours straight. So now I'm confident that I pretty much got it. As long as I don't mess up and get too nervous or anything, I think I'm straight. And I'll tell you the key to CDL school and stuff. And it's going to sound easy, but it's going to be a little harder than you think. It's about your mind state. If you were scared of the truck, if you were scared of the process or something, you will struggle. I had no moments where I was nervous and anxious about certain things, so that halted me. A lot of people, you can see when they get in the truck, they get scared. You can see the nervousness on them. Those people struggle. The people that are confident, even if they're not the best drivers, they're not the best backers or anything like that, but if they're confident in their ability or confident in trying and not worrying about if they fail, you will excel. It's the fear. If you can fight fear and get over it, you will do good. And I have a little anxiousness, fear. I'm like not scared, but I do have a little bit of anxiousness, a little bit of nervousness, but then I get over it. So that is the key. That is the key that I would say. But I test Tuesday at 12:30. So I will keep y'all updated, man. Hopefully you get this CDL. When you get your CDL, it depends on how many endorsements you have. I think I just have tanker. So depends on how much you have to pay. I think I gotta pay like, it's gonna be like $42 if I get my CDL, because it's like so much amount. Then I think for the tanker endorsement, I think it's extra $5 or something. So I want to say it's like around $45 I'm gonna be paying, but gotta get it. But y'all keep y'all fingers for me, but y'all pray for me and anything. If y'all have any questions about CDL school, whether you should go, should not go. One thing about CDL school, I think a lot of the companies, they what's the word I'm looking for? They invest in the school. They might break them off with a little dollars or something, because they come through and they recruit. And so a lot of the instructors and stuff, they will try to force you over the road. They're gonna be like, for you to be a trucker, you gotta have this experience and stuff. You have to go over the road to get your experience. That's only people that's gonna be hiring and stuff like that. I don't think that's the case. I think you can find other things. You don't necessarily have to get in the 18-wheeler. I'm getting a CDL. I don't want to drive an 18-wheeler. That is not my end goal. So they're like, you got to go to Schneider. You got to go to Swift, to McElroy. You got to go to Alabama and go to training and stuff. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. That is me. If your goal is to drive an 18-wheeler and stuff like that, man, do your thing. Do your thing. And at CDL school, at like SLCC, you will be forced to manually shift and stuff. But like most new jobs and stuff, you get on with a company with new trucks or something, a lot of it is automatic, so you don't have to worry about that. But just keep that in mind, depending on where you go to school at, whether you will have to drive an automatic truck or a standard. If you're in Louisiana, you do like SLCC, you will be driving a manual. So keep that in mind as well. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. But as far as like goals, I want to do Hotshot. That is what I want to do. I told that to the instructor. They was like, what y'all want to do after school? I'm like, if possible, I want to do Hotshot. Oh, you're taking the easy way out. So that's what I want to do. I feel like I can have a little bit more freedom that way, a little bit be my own boss, not have to drive an 18-wheeler, so be a little bit more comfortable, but I still have to get a truck and trailer and stuff, so got to get that together. But yeah, if you have any questions, drop that in the comment section, man. I started doing this like weekly, so I'm in week 6. I'm in my weekend, trying to enjoy this weekend, so just gonna keep this going. I have 2 days left of school, knock on wood, hopefully. So I don't want to have to do any more school, so I don't want to fail this test, because I don't want to go back. I want to finish this and get the hell out, like 7 to 4 every day with no paycheck tied to it. Yeah. Oh, and it costs like $5,000-$6,000, but you can go through the workforce. You can get a grant. I got a grant for school, so I didn't pay for anything. So that's another thing. So yeah. But anyways, drop your comments. If you need any questions, I will answer. Like, comment, subscribe. Gonna be the greatest and the most hated man. I'll let you boy. Peace.